Well, thank you so much for hosting us and bringing us out. We have a ton of awesome stuff to share with you and your crowd from the SamCart database, just a ton of awesome data points about conversion and selling and, all kinds of good stuff like that. But why don't you go ahead? You want to kick us off? You want to do anything, like anything you kind of want to share before we kind of get going?
Well, first, I want to thank you. I want to thank you and the team there at SamCart for all that you do. I have seen a lot of things. I have tried a lot of things when it comes to promoting my services or products, and I have never come across anything as wonderful as SamCart. But I just want to thank you for taking the time to talk to us all who have questions about it and who are a little, maybe a little gun shy about stepping out into something that the technology is brilliant, but maybe we might be a little afraid to step out of that comfort box. So I want to thank you so much.
100%. No, super happy. Obviously, it's something we hear a lot, you know what I mean? And generally speaking, it's one of my very favorite things about what we do at SamCart is making stuff that's super advanced and moves the needle and changes stuff and bringing it down to the level of, honestly, that's me too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a techie person. That was not my background. That's why we built SamCart, for us and ourselves in the first place. And so love hearing that it's empowered you to bring stuff to life and make more sales and kind of grow what you're doing. And that's exactly what we do here every single day. So yeah, love that.
Beautiful. First of all, welcome everybody who's coming in. If you're here in Australia, you're having a cuppa, as they say. If you're in California, I miss you guys. I'm a Californian born and raised in Los Angeles. And I've been here since March 2020 when the border closed, and I found myself here in Australia, and I had to really pivot. I had to actually really rethink my whole thing. I was working at a radio station in Los Angeles, also doing work for a station in New York, and radio, live radio, in-studio radio was my bread and butter. Although I did have a few clients online, I really had to think quickly, especially with COVID. So many people have had to think quickly and also revamp their whole game plan. And so I know a lot of people who have brick and mortar type businesses who are going, what do I do now? And this was one of my favorite things when I coach people to do podcasting and YouTube channels. And I'm doing confidence coaching now, and I'm going to be creating a product through SamCart for my confidence coaching program. But I find that the most excitement I get when I work with people is to take them from that position of saying, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do because my whole business is shut down, to, oh my goodness, I have all these skills and I can create something online, and you can be at home if you want. You can be in your jammies. Nobody knows what we're wearing, Scott. Nobody knows what we're wearing below.
I promise I'm fully clothed, but it's not exactly like go to dinner territory. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know. I have slippers on and like funky shorts, but from here up, we look very professional. So I just want to invite everybody to think outside of the box. That's my podcast name, is Out of the Box with Christine. Think a little bit outside the box as you're listening to Scott and the just the possibilities that are available to you through this really incredible technology. And I'm just getting started. I'm a baby. I'm just crawling into it, Scott. So I'm going to learn a lot as well from you. So thank you so much.
Grab a pen and paper. No, we're super excited to kind of to kick into that as well. And no, I mean, basically what I'm going to cover in the next, 40, 45 minutes here, right, is I'm just going to dive into a bunch of numbers that we pull from the SamCart database of $2 billion in sales, right? So $2 billion of services, of digital goods, of ebooks, of physical products, of everything you could possibly imagine, right? And we just get to share what's working, what's converting, what's helping people boost their profits, what's helping, do this and that. And it's the coolest thing to be able to just share like data. You know what I mean? It's not my opinion. It's not like some little tiny split test I ran. You know what I mean? This is huge sample size type data. So super excited to share that. Hopefully you grab as much as anybody else out of this kind of stuff. But yeah, awesome. Yes. Cool. If we're ready to go ahead and kick in, I'm going to share my screen, and Christine, I'll probably bump you down to an attendee and we'll bring you back up for questions at the end. That's kind of good. Awesome. All right,
Thank you.
Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and dump that back. We will bring you back up here in a little bit, Christine. And let me go ahead. I'm going to share my screen and we will kick right into it with some training. So this is what we're going to cover. We're going to cover how to 4x your sales by using something that SamCart, we call the ultimate product page, right? So SamCart is the go-to tool for selling digital products and services online. So whatever it is that that you might be using to collect payments and sell and present your products to the world. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you guys exactly how we can 4X with something that we have kind of come to know as the ultimate product page. So if any of you guys have been paying attention to SamCart, maybe you're brand new, maybe you don't, right? About 6 weeks ago, we launched something super excited about. And so we'll kind of dive into this a little bit, but basically we launched a brand new courses area inside of SamCart. So inside of every single SamCart account, you can now do this, because we have so many people who sell digital products and services, and they have their memberships and mastermind classes and, you know, group coaching sessions, all this digital content. We created an area, what you see here, right, is that someone can go into your SamCart account. You can upload your own books. You can upload, you know, audio files and videos and, you know, whatever, right, and deliver that digital content directly to people right through SamCart. So it's now included. It is a free tool inside of every single SamCart account. And stick with me at the end of this call. I'm going to show you guys how you guys can snag unlimited courses and unlimited students upgrade to this exact thing if you guys want to try out SamCart as well. So why listen to me, right? This is where we really should start. Why should anyone pay attention to what I have to say, right? I'm just some guy in a t-shirt talking to you, right, from the other side of the world, right? Basically, here at SamCart, we study what works in the real world and we build it into this product for you and all the other sellers using SamCart, right? So at the time of this recording, we actually now have 20,000 customers and growing. Okay, so we power, you know, it's almost 21 now at this point, right? But 21 some odd thousand customers, businesses, people like you guys are selling their stuff on SamCart and they're kicking ass essentially, right? So we process about $65 million in sales every single month, which means since we started this call, there's probably been something like $50, $60, $70,000 in sales that have run through SamCart from all of our sellers, right? So it's about $2 million a day. Okay. So it's roughly around the, you know, to get an idea of what's kind of going on. The average SamCart seller makes 3 to 5 times more than sellers on other platforms. And I'll show you guys why. Okay. There's a very specific reason why we do that. And we're going to cover a lot of that today. But what I'm going to talk about here is $2 billion. Okay. 2 billion with a B. Okay. Sales pushed through SamCart. That is $2 billion of courses and services and physical goods and ebooks and, you know, video training and just everything all over the map, right? And so when I share the stuff that I'm going to share with you in today's call, right, it is not like my opinion. It is not anything, you know what I mean? These are hard, cold numbers. And so, you know, pay attention, because this is, we get to open up this database. It is the largest database of conversion information on the planet that anyone is sharing, at least. And that's exactly what we have for you guys. So let's start with this. What is a product page? Okay. To put it plainly, the product page, your product page, is where someone pays you for something. Okay. So for you, that might be like as simple as I have a PayPal button and that's where people pay me. Or maybe it's super complex and you have like some custom built solution that, you know, takes 3 developers, you know, 3 days to kind of let you bring in new orders or something like that. Right. And it's likely going to break. And, you know, I've been there. I speak from experience when I talk about that kind of stuff. I have 100% been there. But your product page, okay, is the most important page in your business. And here's why. It is the only place that actually qualifies you of being a business is someone can pay you. Okay, you could strip away your homepage and get rid of social media. You could get rid of everything. But as long as you have some place for someone to pay you, you can keep the lights on and you can stay in business. Okay. And I'm going to show you guys how the right tools on this page are going to make all the difference in the world, okay, in maximizing what you're doing, multiplying what you might be doing now at this time. If you guys have a hobby level business, like, you know what I mean, it's a couple $100 a month or maybe less than that or something like that, right? I want to show you guys how you can take what you're doing right now and with very minimal changes become a full-time, you know, I go from calling it like your side hustle to your main hustle, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. That's what we're talking about here today. If you've spent months creating funnels or trying to figure out your logo and perfect your color scheme and, you know what I mean, and build out big stores and just you spend months and months and months doing all of that kind of stuff. And Barbara already said no time for that. That's exactly freaking right. Nobody has time to do those kinds of things. 8,000 different tasks to launch your business means your business will never get off the ground. And I'm going to show you guys a way simpler way that is going to help you guys bring your big idea to life, maximize kind of what you're doing, you know what I mean, and actually launch the business that you're trying to launch, right? Okay, what would you guys rather optimize? One page like what I'm showing you here right now, right? Or some big, huge, complex thing with 18 different steps and it's automated and all these things got to piece together, right? It's a very, very easy question. Of course, everyone would want to optimize something simpler. Well, I have very, very good news for you guys, right? In 2021, right? And really this trend started in hardcore, started in 2018 from my point of view, as I've been watching, right? But everything is moving to simpler and shorter and easier. You know what I mean? Easy for you, easy for your customers. You guys are going to hear me say that a lot today, right? But anyway, everything in your business leads to a product page, or at least should lead to a product page. Okay. If you have big complex funnels that you've built out, you know what I mean? You should be taking a product page like what I'm going to show you guys and putting it at the end of that funnel and watch your profits skyrocket. Okay. If you do a lot of webinars, you should take out whatever you're doing right now from that webinar, and you should point everyone to a product page like what I'm telling you right now and watch your sales go up. If you run advertising, or you have a homepage, you do client work and you do email marketing with people, right? Start inputting product pages like this and watch what happens to your overall profits. Okay. Because here's the truth. The truth is everybody's kind of built them. You've probably built something with Shopify or with WooCommerce. You have a big thing with ClickFunnels or Teachable, Kajabi, something like this, right? Generally speaking, you'd be pretty lucky to get like a 2% conversion rate, right? Huck 100 users at some big complex, system that you built. And by the time they trickle down to the product page, that's 4 or 5 pages deep or 3 or 4 emails deep, you know what I mean? You'd be lucky to get a 2% conversion rate. But SamCart, right? The pages that people are building on SamCart, simpler, shorter, fewer pages, shorter experiences for your customers, you know what I mean? Are converting on average just under 8%. Okay, it's like 7.94, 7.95 the last time we pulled this number, right? So there is a humongous opportunity for people who are ready to simplify how things work, right? And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that. So are we ready to dive in? Give me a yes down there in the chat box. I'm seeing a bunch of that stuff as well, right? This is exactly like, now we're going to get into some of the nitty gritty, right? Grab that pen, grab that paper, right? Of course, we got a hell yeah down there from Fiona. Awesome. Got to love that. Let's show you guys what is the ultimate product page template. Okay, what I'm about to show you guys is, again, like an amalgamation of a bunch of stats and data from SamCart's database of information, right? That we basically turned it into the perfect product page that is now actually a template built in, right, to Christine's SamCart account. So that anytime, Christine, you have a new idea about a new service or a new product, or you launch some digital products or something like that, right? You can actually load up this template, replace the details with your own details, and you have something ready to start selling your stuff in no time, right? In one very, very simple page. So just some examples. Here's some service and consulting examples. You know what I mean? You have like a therapist who bills her clients, right? Does it on SamCart, uses this exact same template. You have people who are teaching other people to use big coaching funnels, which I think is kind of ironic. They're kind of using something really simple to talk about something really complex. And I think inside their heart, they know what works better for them, right? You have coaching, right? So you have people who are doing, like content coaching and writing is the woman there on the right. You have, business mentorship over there on the left, right? Just a bunch of different kind of coaching sort of examples. Digital products and courses. You have people talking about productivity, how to use Adobe Lightroom, how to use Ableton is like an audio kind of tool. You have James Wedmore is talking about nailing your niche and creating a program, creating an online product, stuff like that. All of them, of course, using this exact same template that I'm talking about. You have physical product sellers. I love this. I love physical product sellers who are ready to ditch sort of like the storefront model, you know what I mean, and sell in a more simplified, cut down fashion. And they see their conversion rates going up. They see their profits going up when they ditch old stuff for new stuff that's working here now. Now you have softwares and plugins. You actually see, the one on the far right there, that's actually us. This is exactly how we sell SamCart trials, is we sell using this exact template, using this exact thing, because it is just that powerful. It is our control. We always try to beat this, you know what I mean? But I mean, the good news is this one page is still converting higher than big funnels that we've gone and created before in the past. So let's get into the nitty gritty. What makes this actually work so well? Here are, I think we have 11 stats. I'm pretty sure there's 11 stats that are going to, it's going to hold on to your horses, okay? Because grab your pen and paper. Now is the time, okay? So the first thing this page has to do, your product page has to recap your offer. And I don't care if it's just a couple of bullet points, you know what I mean? Like just something that reminds people, hey, this is what you're going to get. I'm going to give you, these coaching sessions and these downloads, and we're going to meet once a month, and you're going to get this about my book and this digital download, and, whatever it is that you're selling, recap your offer, okay? Because people have goldfish memories, okay? Like your only job, people get to your product page and most people just assume my job is done. You know what I mean? They're ready to buy, it's over. right? The opposite is true. You have to continue to remind people about what it is that they're getting, why they're buying, convince them why they should be spending their money with you. Recap your offer, even if it's just quick, it's bullet points, it's right there on the spot. The second one is a bonus section. So some extra free gift, something they didn't know about before they hit this page. Okay, one extra free resource, one missing chapter of your book, right? One extra free module of your video course or something like that, right? Some little extra thing that is just going to push them over the edge. I always like to use the term that we're just greasing the slide. You know what I mean? Like someone's at the top of the slide and your only job is just make it easy for them to just complete their order and go buy and learn about your product and get excited and go buy, right? Don't get in their way. Somebody just needs that one extra little push at the top of the slide to turn them into a paying customer. The third one is testimonials. Okay, this is a funny one, right? How many of you guys on this call right now, you know what, when it's right at the point at which someone is buying your stuff, right this very second, if you were to go buy your own stuff, you would not see testimonials because you are missing out to the tune of 21.6 higher conversions, 21.6% more visitors into paying customers just by adding in even just one little social proof, okay? One screenshot from a Facebook group, one extra customer quote. And we got Bashir literally raised his hand in Zoom. That's a Zoom feature. I love that. That's awesome. Christine saying, I love and use testimonials like crazy. Of course, Christine, that is 100% perfect. And here's a really, really kind of crazy one, right? This is an intuitive one, but it's so funny, man, because people know to use social proof on their homepage and they know to use social proof maybe in like emails or something, but people just forget. It's just missing when it comes to the point at which someone's buying your stuff. Okay. And the SamCart database proves go from 0 to 1 testimonial, 21.6% higher conversions. And when you add a second one, that number ticks up a little bit. When you add a third one, the number ticks up a little bit. 4 ticks up, and 5 were the weirdest thing. At 5, that number totally plateaus. It's the weirdest thing. Adding a 5th or a 6th or a 7th testimonial, it doesn't hurt conversion, but it no longer helps it. It's just kind of plateaus. So take that for what it's worth. I guess technically what SamCart's database is telling us is that 4 is sort of the sweet spot. You know what I mean? 4 testimonials is kind of perfect. So take that for what it is, right? But social proof is a massive one. Do not miss having social proof at the point of sale. Okay. Number 4 is a guarantee. And I mean an explicit in writing. This is a 30-day money-back guarantee. This is a 100% satisfaction guarantee, right? Whatever sort of guarantee you can write. Like I've seen people in golf, you know, they say things like, this is my 25-yard guarantee. I guarantee I'm going to add 25 yards to your drive, or, you know, I'll buy this back from you, or, you know, you figure out kind of whatever it is, but stronger, bigger, badder guarantees, 26.2% higher conversion going from not having an explicit in writing guarantee to having one, right? And I'm talking like SamCart's got widgets you guys can drag and drop and have guarantees that look beautiful and they're big and they're bold, you know what I mean? And the numbers we see all the time, right, are again, like the longer, the bigger, the badder the guarantee, the higher your conversion rates, and refund and cancellation rates are unchanged. Okay. So everybody always asks like, man, I would love to do a longer guarantee, but what's going to happen to my refund rate? And the answer to that question from SamCart's database, again, of a massive, massive database of information, is the longer your guarantee, the higher your conversions, the more customers you're going to win, right? And cancellations and refunds is essentially flat. It's the best news in the world. So all of you guys, go write a big, bold guarantee that literally might scare you. It's so bold, you know what I mean? And go put it out there and start making more freaking money, okay? The next one is called payment options. So payment options is like, you can see it's this little radio checkbox. So it's right there. SamCart puts it all on one page, and it's just this beautifully simple way for your customers to choose between paying in full or rolling out a payment plan, right? Or doing a $1 trial, or paying monthly or paying yearly, you know, just giving some people some options. And this is a 17% higher conversion rate when you add even just one of these to your page, right? Adding a second one, and that number keeps ticking up. Adding a third one, that number kind of keeps ticking up. And so, you know, the most common way we see this used, of course, is like, I'm going to pay one flat fee of $100 or 4 payments of $30 or something kind of like that, right? A payment plan. But a payment option is a massively important thing. And it is so important that they are on the same page to do it. Okay. No one has time to go to your page and, you know, like if right now maybe you have a payment plan, maybe you're advanced and that's kind of where you're at. But when someone clicks on it, it has to open a new page and they got to scroll again and fill out their information again. Like, no. Okay. shorter, easier on your customer. Make it one click and that's it. You got to get out of your customer's way in order to start thriving here online with e-commerce stuff. And so payment options, a massive, massive win there. This is called an order summary. The next one is it's like recapping your offer, but it's very specific. Okay. I mean, having an order summary right next to the buy button. Okay. This is so important, you guys. This is something we have moved around in SamCart. We tested different spots. We tested taking it away and not having it. And an order summary is so important that it is literally built into every single page someone can make on SamCart. You cannot make a page on SamCart without this because the conversion difference was so stark. Right? Again, people have goldfish memories. So do not assume that someone is going to your product page and is just in the mind to buy and that's all they need and they're done, right? You are missing out on a humongous amount of sales, okay, by not reminding people what do they get when they buy, right? Putting that right next to the buy button when they're actually going to click and have their card run or their PayPal run or things like that. It is hugely, hugely important. The next one is called payment methods. And so this is having credit card and PayPal and Apple Pay all available to your customers in the same place. Okay. So how many of you guys offer, and we'll just do this as kind of like a lower bar, right? How many of you guys can offer both credit card and PayPal on the same page to your customers? And I mean on the same page. If that's you, give me a yes in the chat box because that means you're doing good. Okay. But I've got some really, really exciting news for you guys is that if you can find a way to tack on Apple Pay and Google Pay, digital wallets, right? People can literally buy your stuff with their face. It's like my favorite thing to think that someone's out there like buying their stuff, buying my stuff with their face. I freaking love that. But all three of these options together, okay, 23% higher conversions than any combination of one or two of the other ones, right? Absolutely silly. The kinds of things that, again, all we're doing here is making it easy on your customers. Get out of your customers' way, give them more choice, make it easy. It's on the same page, no logging into PayPal, no crazy nonsense, right? And SamCart has a very unique PayPal integration that basically gives you so much more flexibility. You're going to make so much more money from your PayPal customers than you're making right now. And so anyway, just a lot of stuff there, but offering all three of those things together, credit card, Apple Pay, and PayPal all on the same page, right? 23% higher conversions than any other combination of the rest of them. This next one is called fewer form fields. And this is the last of kind of like the conversion boost ones, right? But shortening that experience, right? Shortening something about how, like shortening the amount of keystrokes someone has to put in, right? So we ran a test and we basically said, okay, what does it do to conversions if you can remove shipping address for people who don't need it, right? If you can remove PayPal address, if you can remove phone or get rid of, custom fields and get rid of their billing address, if you just shorten everything down, right? And here's what we found out is that if you get rid of billing address and shipping address, if you don't need those things, then get rid of them, 35.1% higher conversions, 35.1% more visitors into paying customers. That means like it's paying for itself in 5 or 6 like extra visitors. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get that one extra sale and like all of a sudden you've just made an extra $100 and like, that's it. It's taken care of for the month, right? Like this is the kind of stuff when I say that more people than ever are on their mobile device buying your stuff. Okay. So you've got to think about that. You've got to think it's so tough to type in extra stuff. It's so tough to, fat finger stuff or on an iPad or something like that, right? You have got to shorten how many extra page loads someone takes to buy your stuff, how many extra keystrokes, how many extra clicks, right? Go to your own product page, right? Put on a blinder and just try to think like, okay, I am my customer. I'm not me, right? And literally keep track. How many clicks from your homepage does it take someone to find your product page and buy? Okay. How many keystrokes they have to enter in before they can actually buy? They have to load up more pages. They have to go over here and log into PayPal and come back. So they have to click and go to their email address. And, it's like, get rid of as much of that as humanly possible. And you are going to start winning out in a major, major way to start making more sales. I love what Christine said, right? Keep it simple and easy for people to give you money, right? People are trying to give you money, get out of their way. That is awesome. I love the way that was said. So really quick, let's dive in. This is the next section, right? Did you guys enjoy that? You know what I mean? Like, was that something that was cool? Shorter form fields, like give me the one that's sticking out to you in your brain, put it down in the chat box so far. Cause I'd love to kind of see like, man, I can't wait to go implement that one, right? Whether it was payment options or payment methods or shortening the form fields or, yeah, Barbara said short and easy. Yeah, 100%. Having things be short and easy is so, so, so important and is if you're not short and easy right now, you are missing out, right? Big time. So the next 4 things are the ones that are going to be like, this is the 4 extra sales stuff. Okay. So like, listen, if your eyes glazed over, if you're like watching Netflix, another tab or something like that, like come back to me, because this is the kind of stuff that can change your business overnight. This is the kind of stuff that is going to double what every customer is spending with you and will completely revolutionize how you sell stuff. The first one is order bumps. Okay. So an order bump is a checkbox that right before someone is ready to buy, all their information is in, their credit card information is in, they've, their Apple Pay is taken care of, whatever, right? Right before they're ready to buy, SamCart lets you put other offers in front of people, and they can add extra stuff to their order by clicking on one simple little checkbox. Okay. Talk about short and sweet and easy. Okay. 30 to 35% of people will add something else to their order if you give them the opportunity. All right. And that's exactly what order bumps are. And you can do multiple of these on SamCart. It's the craziest thing. And the database this is a no-brainer. Okay. The SamCart's database tells us that adding just a single order bump, let alone 2 or 3 or 4, right, increases your average customer value by 31%. 31%. Just by adding one of these simple, dumb little checkboxes. It doesn't look like much, you know what I mean? But we have tested the design. I mean, we have perfected this, right? 31%, meaning if I sell something that's $100, I add in an order bump for one of my extra books, you know what I mean? Or maybe it's a recording of a session I had with a client last month, or, it's an extra bonus download as something, right? It means on average, you can expect to collect $131 on average from every customer. How would that change your business, right? How would it change advertising campaigns you're running? Because you have more room to spend more on ads and bring more people into your world, right? How would it change your profit margins if all of a sudden people started paying you more like that, right? It's a wild, wild thing. And this is, I can't explain any better than this. This is Nick Wolney. He's a service seller. He came to SamCart. He added 2 order bumps, and all of a sudden his average order went from $76 to $160, right? 110% increase in his average order value just from adding these 2 very, very simple little checkboxes. And it's a cool thing, right? So he's a content writer, right? You're adding like a writer's playbook, right? For $47, or a consultation call, or you can do both, right? A consultation call for $197 extra. And these things, both of them converted at over 30%, right? Just absolutely bonkers numbers, and just the coolest freaking thing. Nick completely changed his business overnight just by adding these little checkboxes and making it easy for customers to spend more. Okay. Number 2 is an upgrade offer. Okay. So kind of like going to the car wash and you have like basic, gold, and like spaceship washes, you know what I mean? Each one's kind of more money. You should be doing the exact same thing with whatever it is that you're selling. Offer basic, gold, and platinum bundles, you know what I mean? And SamCart makes it so easy to make this happen, right? Just customers choose which one's right for them. But the bottom line is that you have customers right now that are dying to spend more money with you, and you're not letting them, okay? Features like this, features like order bumps, let those customers spend more. And I'm telling you right now, if you're running a business that's doing a couple $100 a month, or maybe you're like a couple $1,000 a month, you're sitting on something at least 4 or 5 times bigger, right? Because you are leaving money on the table by not doing this stuff. Absolutely game-changing stuff. This next one is probably my favorite one of the entire thing, okay? It's called a thank you page offer, also known as a one-click upsell, right? But basically, someone's going to buy your stuff, and then SamCart lets you show them 1 or 2 or even 3 brand new other offers, kind of like an order bump, right? Where someone can kind of add something else to their cart, but you get a chance to sell more expensive stuff. Okay. This is where you would put, the big kahuna level video course that you have, right? Or the big service package that costs, $5,000 a month, or, something kind of like that. It's an opportunity you have more real estate. You can sell something a little bit bigger. And here's the magic. The magic is SamCart puts like the power of Amazon in your fingertips to sell your stuff. Their credit card information, their PayPal, their Apple Pay, whatever, is saved on file, and they can buy with one little click of the mouse. Okay. When you make it that easy for people to buy, people buy more stuff. And the number is insane. This is an insane number. Okay. Adding one single upsell offer like this, okay, 68% higher average order value across SamCart's database. 68%. So if we can back up and think about this for a second, I'm saying that adding one order bump and one of these thank you page upsell offers, right, is going to basically double. It's 99%, okay, 99% increase in your average order value on average. That's the average increase. Many people are 4xing what every customer is spending, 7xing what their customers are spending. It is silly, the kinds of things. When you make it this simple for people to buy more stuff, people buy more stuff. And this is another great example. This is Christy Miller. So she's in the fitness world. Basically, she went and did a monthly promotion, right? And she added $13,628 in, she called it free money, because she added 2 order bumps and an upsell offer, right? It was a promotion that did like $45,000 total. And she added this much just from having those order bumps and upsells in place. She said it was something like 7 or 8x her profit margins. She kept 7 or 8 times more money from this promotion than she would have otherwise without these things. So guys, wild numbers, right? Is anybody like, is that clicking? You guys excited about maybe adding something like this to your own checkout stuff? Like, go to the chat and give me a hell yes, because like this is the kind of stuff that is changing businesses. This is the stuff I'm talking about, like completely 100% revolutionizing the way businesses are operating, right? Absolutely wild stuff. And so, yeah, I got a bunch of yeses down there. You guys get it for sure. So the last one I'm going to talk about here is the thank you email. Okay. It is 100%. Yeah. And Barbara, that's one of the cool parts about Chrissy's thing. She said she did all that stuff without a website. Her whole business now is literally like a SamCart sales page. It's awesome. It's freaking so cool. But if you guys are not offering your customers coupon codes or links to go back and buy other stuff that you have, links to other product pages in your receipts, you are missing out. Okay. If you can't edit your receipts, if you can't give, hey, listen, thanks for buying, here's a 25% coupon to go buy my other service or my other book or something like that, right? You are missing out. Another thing that SamCart makes exceedingly easy, and something that all of you guys should be doing, because literally everyone opens their receipts. I cannot stress that enough. Like open rates on an email or on your receipt from buying things are like in the high 80s. It's silly. Okay. Absolutely silly. And if you're not using that real estate, you are missing out in a major way. So with that, guys, let's go ahead. I'm going to show you guys, we're going to dive into an account just like Christine has with SamCart. I'm just going to show you guys kind of what's up, what's in there, and how you guys can set up everything I just talked about in 5 minutes. So someone time me. I mean, I'd love to see kind of what's going on there, but let's go ahead. I'm going to talk through a lot of this, so maybe it takes a little over 5 minutes, but it's awfully short, awfully simple. Everything I already showed you is simple for your customers. Now I'm going to show you how simple it is for you to bring your ideas to life. So I mentioned the SamCart courses area before, right? I'm going to show you guys, I'm actually going to start here. This is the output of that courses area, right? So this is a dummy kind of like guitar brand or something, right? But basically imagine you could do exactly what you're looking at here, where you open up and you upload, you've got all your videos and your downloads and everything. Your customers, your students can go through and check out the different modules and download things and, do all of that kinds of things with you, right? And all of your different courses and content, everything has one beautiful page to live. You can share this page anywhere. It can link people back to go buy things. You kind of have this hub, this home page for all of your digital content, right? So absolutely love showing this off. Definitely something that is very, very cool, a new thing that everybody can kind of do here. But inside of SamCart, once you're ready to sell, I want to set up a product page really quick, right? I'm just going to click on new product, and I'll call this Christine's awesome. Did I spell your name wrong, Christine? I think I might have. Anyway, Christine's awesome product. And we'll go ahead. I'm just going to, now you just give it a price, right? So from this drop down, you can make it a one-time payment. So it's $50 flat, right? You can make a recurring payment. So it's, $10 a month or something. You can do a limited subscription, which is to say a payment plan. So 5 payments of $25, 3 payments of $1,000, something like that. But then this last one is called Pay What You Want. And this one is wildly popular right now. If you guys have not rolled out your own Pay What You Want something, try this stick out. It's crazy. So I'm going to go ahead. I'll do a $5 minimum contribution, right? But I'll make it a Pay What You Want product, and I'll just go ahead and click create. So what is going to happen now, right? The product is made. I'm going to go to the checkout design tab, and you guys can see this is our template library. So we have sales page templates and landing pages from webinars and, pop-up order forms and long form sales pages, and just have all these templates for you guys to kind of choose from. All of them follow SamCart's patented single page design. So it's all showcase your product and do all the awesome e-commerce stuff all on the same page. No loading of extra pages. Everything is simple and quick and to the point and easy for you and for your customers. Wildly important. But we have a bunch of stuff in here for physical products and books and online courses and service sellers and it's all over the map. We can do all kinds of pre-made pre-designed templates that are basically like having me create your sales page for you. You know what I mean? So, but I'll go ahead and load up the ultimate product page template and just click save. And then I'm going to go ahead, open up the drag and drop builder. And this is where the magic happens. Okay. This is where all you have to do is come through here and just replace everything. You know, I'll say your headline goes here. And if I could spell correctly, right? Your headline goes here. And then I'm going to sit here and say, you know, this is why, you know, this product is going to change your life. And you guys see exactly what I'm talking about. You can come down here, you know, I'll replace this image with something I've already kind of put up. Maybe I'll use one of the guitar images, right? So maybe I'm going to launch something called Guitar U, right? It's a monthly membership course or something like that, right? Change the text, change the bullet points to recap your offer. If I want to click back, I'll go ahead and just drag in. Let me drag in. I want to put some social proof on the page, right? So click on social proof. You can choose from a bunch of different designs over here on the right and kind of pick the one for this, you know, two-step template. I think that's probably the right one, or maybe even, I kind of like that one. We'll go with that one. But you change the style. I can come in here and say, you know, hey, this product from Christine, and I'll hedge my bets on whether I spelled Christine right or wrong. Completely, man, I can't spell it all tonight. Completely, oh my gosh, completely, that's right, I'm sorry. I got the Thursday evening blues here with spelling some stuff. Completely changed my life. Still can't spell, my goodness. And yeah, just change the details, but you guys get a sense of exactly how easy it is to bring this product to life. Do the things that I talked about earlier in this call, knock them out one at a time, provide a recap of your offer, right? Provide a free gift, right? Quickly explain the benefits, just do all that kinds of stuff. Add a guarantee, add social proof, okay? And then the really, really cool stuff kind of kicks in. So now I'll go to settings, and you can go to checkout form settings. And if you don't need shipping address, right? One click, boom, it's gone, okay? If you want to add like a terms and conditions checkbox, really popular for SamCart service sellers, you know, you need a terms and conditions checkbox, and I'll go ahead and just put in like HTTPS. You know, link to your own terms and conditions, things like that. But now I've got terms and conditions that someone has to choose. You can change, you know, what currency it's sold in. You can do all kinds of awesome stuff here, but you guys get the idea. Creating a page that showcases your product, closes the sale all in one page, and then starts doing some of the really cool stuff. Like if I go to the payments tab, I can turn on digital wallets. So I can turn on Apple Pay and Google Pay. I can add in, you know, another product as a payment option. So I can add in a payment plan, or I can add in, you know, the basic gold, you know, bundles, things like that. But let me go ahead. I'll just say, yeah, let's add in another one. I'll go ahead and add in, you know, 2 different payment options. And then I can go to the upsells tab, and this is the really cool stuff. Now I can start adding in other stuff as order bumps, right? And upsells, things like that. Come down here and choose whether I want them to look like this, or stack them up, or make them a grid, or, you know, there's all kinds of options here. I'll make these a grid, and then you can have them be like pop-up upsells, and just, there's all kinds of stuff here. It's awesome. So choose your colors, choose your layout, and then let me go ahead and just edit some of these things. So I'll add a product image to this, this upsell, this bump specifically. Let's find one. Let's do some more guitar imagery kind of stuff, right? And then I'll just add a quick description. So, hey, you know, add this extra thing to your order for just, you know, $10 today. And then, you know, you can do things like a strike through price and say, hey, you know, usually this is, you know, $28 and now it's down to 10 or something. I'll do the same thing for the other order bump, just so you guys kind of get a feel for it. But I think you guys kind of get the idea. I'll go ahead and add another thing, add another description, you know, grab this product at a huge, you know, 40% discount today. Nothing major. Add another strike through price, say, you know, this is usually $100 and now it's down to whatever. Anyway, you guys have just seen me go and make a product. I've made a pay what you want product that's going to bring a ton of people into your world, a ton of new customers, a ton of new buyers. You can give people the option to choose other stuff and spend more money. It's just the coolest freaking thing. Your customers, now granted, this design wise, I could spend some more time making this design, probably should be stacked or not a grid or something, but you can see the idea. Customers can add extra stuff to their order. They're going to learn about stuff over here on the right. You could switch this up and make this a big long form sales page and add more content. You can make it a pop-up. I mean, just, there's so much stuff that you can do here, but this is how easy it is now to take an idea that you have, roll it out there, and then email this page out, right? Or share it on social media, right? Or send it to that client you just hung up a phone call with, right? And sell more of your stuff. Is that pretty cool? You guys see the exact power and exactly what Christine is dealing with here every day, right? This is what Christine is using to sell her stuff. This is why I'm sure Christine is rolling out a ton of awesome new offers. You know what I mean? Well, this is why she's able to move quickly and bring a ton of stuff out into the world, you know, but it's just absolutely awesome to see this kind of stuff. And this is why SamCart sellers do so much more, right? This is why SamCart sellers do so much better than places on other platforms. It's because they can bring their own ideas to life faster and easier, and it's easier for their customers to buy. It's easier for their customers to spend more money, right? These are the tools that your business is missing, and this is why SamCart can 4x your sales, okay? So now that your page is live, you're ready to start making some sales, right? What do we do next, right? There's a whole suite of things that SamCart can do that we do not have time to cover here today. I'm just gonna blitz through a few of them, right? You can add your own custom domain, so that all the pages you make live on, you know, scottsproducts.com, live on your domain, not necessarily ours, right? So very cool thing we love talking about there. You can integrate SamCart with everything. So it works perfectly alongside of your website, where it integrates perfectly and gets you better results out of your email marketing tool. It, you know, integrates with your taxes and payments and, you know, whatever it is that you might be using in your business, SamCart is going to integrate perfectly with it. It's like a robot butler that just does all of your core business activities for you every time perfectly, so that your customers get what they need faster. They are happier. You can talk to them better. You know who's who. And it's just, your whole business is just like, so much easier, right? Just like Christine said at the beginning of this call, which is an awesome testimonial, something I couldn't have, you know, paid her to do for us even any better. You know what I mean? It's exactly what we want to hear. So you have built-in prospects, so that your customers that come and start buying but don't complete their order, you can bring them back and you can talk to them, send them text messages or email them, right? Bring them back and complete more sales by talking to your prospects. Win back more sales that you're missing right now, right? How many of you guys are not right now talking to your cart abandons, not talking to your prospects, right? Give me a guilty yes down there in the chat box again, if that's you, because again, it is one of these things that if you're not doing that right now, Barbara said guilty. So I don't mean to drive the nail in too hard there, Barbara, I appreciate it. But listen, we've all been there. You know what I mean? If you're not doing this right now, you're probably missing out on 30 or 40% of your revenue because you don't have the means to make this stuff happen. So Barb, it's not your fault. You know what I mean? You need the right tools. And that's exactly why we're so passionate about this stuff. We have a built-in subscription saver, okay? So any of you guys that sell monthly recurring subscriptions or payment plans, anything that's recurring, give me a yes in the chat box if that's you, right? Because if that's you, you need something like this, okay? You need subscription saver on your team, because SamCart basically around the clock is making sure that anytime a recurring payment falls through, right? Because someone's credit card got stolen or got expired or something like that, right? SamCart is going to spring into action, is going to email them a link where they can update their credit card information right there on the spot. Okay, and to date, Subscription Saver has saved SamCart sellers just shy of $500 million in recurring revenue that they would have lost otherwise, right? A massive number, and just one of the coolest features, absolutely one of the things I absolutely love about this. On SamCart's scale plan, we have built-in split testing. So you can always guarantee your conversions are as high as they get. Split test this headline versus this one, or add a video, right? And just see how these things work, right? You want to test things out and see how things go, right? Built-in split testing can make that happen. SamCart also has a built-in affiliate center. So if you want to recruit friends and colleagues and social media friends and just people in your industry to sell your products for you and open up a whole new avenue of new sales and fresh people coming into your world, the SamCart Affiliate Center has you covered. We talked about this really, really briefly and showed you guys, right? But this is the live dashboard is awesome. Just wherever you're selling right now, if you don't have stats like how many monthly subscriptions you have live right now, right? How many sales you could expect to just come in on autopilot if you just kind of shut it down for a little while, right? If you can't see exactly like hard numbers into your refunds or into your conversion rates, things like that, then you need a live dashboard like what we have here. And that's just scratching the surface. We have a full suite of reports, everything from traffic, so you can know what social media posts or what ad campaigns and things like that your sales are coming from, subscriptions and upsell reports, and just all kinds of awesome stuff in there to give you more insight into how your business is working. We have built-in pixel tracking. So if you're running paid campaigns on Facebook or Instagram or Google, right, those campaigns are going to be bigger and better and faster and smarter, right, using SamCart than they would be otherwise, because SamCart's going to be able to tell them, right, you spent this much over here, you spent $50 on this ad campaign, it brought in $178, right? And you'll be able to focus on your winners, optimize, you'll get more out of what you spend, right? And you'll be able to grow a heck of a lot faster with this kind of stuff in your disposal. One of the things I love about SamCart, I really love bragging about this, is our support is top notch. It really is something that is absolutely outstanding. I'm sure Christine can kind of back me up on that one, but we have a whole team of people in our DC office here and in an office down in Austin, Texas that are trained by me and our team. You know what I mean? We just have awesome freaking support. We've got weekend hours, so you can get help 7 days a week. It is something we take, again, a ton of pride in, is just making sure that our customers have exactly what they need, because it's your payments. You know what I mean? It is hugely important. When something is wrong with your payments, okay, you've got to know where to go and you've got to be able to get help exactly when you need it. So, and then if anybody on this call happens to be someone doing something like 20K a month or up, you know what I mean? We have built-in account reps, so you can pick up the phone and talk to someone on our team about questions, and you can do awesome stuff. And Christine's even backing us up, said most definitely SamCart has great support. So I'm super glad to hear that was, you know, your experience, Christine. It's something we take a ton of pride in. But let's recap where we're at really quick, right, before we keep going here. We talked about the ultimate product page template and why it can 4x your conversions, 4x your customers, right? The fastest way to double what every customer is worth to your business. What would that do to your profits? What would that do to turning your side hustle into your main hustle, or your main hustle into your really big, I have a team kind of main hustle? You know what I mean? We talked about how to set all of it up in under 5 minutes, right? Using a tool that doesn't require a team, that you can do solo by yourself, right? Save money on that part. And now we're going to talk really quick about how you guys can lock in unlimited courses and students inside of the courses app that I showed you guys just a second ago. So for any of you guys who are clamoring to try out SamCart, I'm sure that a lot of you guys, you've seen Christine use it. You're pumped by what we're talking about here today, right? I want to make an awesome offer for any of you guys, right? We have 6 awesome bonuses that I want to throw at you guys completely for free if you are willing to try out SamCart right this second and you want to test out selling your stuff with the best tool online. So number 1 is called Scaling with SamCart. And this is it's a video training. It is 6 different modules. They're each kind of like 90 minutes to 2 hours. You know what I mean? And we basically go through, how could I help you turn a hobby level business into a 6-figure business or greater? And we go week by week. And it's kind of like what we talked about here on today's call, but we just dive deeper and we give you scripts for writing your upsells, and we give you order bump ideas from our top sellers. And we give you, sales page templates that are just fill in the blank for selling services and physical goods and whatever you might be selling. It's just so much awesome, incredible done for you content that's going to help anyone figure out how to sell what they're selling and sell it better and bigger and badder and bring it into your world as your main hustle kind of thing. So anyway, Scaling with SamCart, it's an awesome training. We are giving it to you guys away for free if you're ready to try out SamCart today. The second one is called the one-page masterclass. And so this is a big sucker. Okay. This is, I don't want to say it's probably close to 100 hours worth of video training, but it is everything that I know and Brian knows, right? Our CEO, my brother, our co-founder here, right? About selling from one page. So if you desperately want to simplify what you're doing and bring more ideas to life, right? And sell from one simple page, this is your ticket. Again, tons of sales page templates and scripts, tons of done for you resources in there, right? We walk through piece by piece. How do you partner this with the pre-written templates that are loaded into every single SamCart account. And it is like having me there to sell your products for you. It is absolutely outstanding, an amazing bonus. And again, we are giving this away to you guys for free. We want you to take this one with you. The one-page masterclass has weekly live calls. So we actually get on every single day, every single Wednesday at 2 o'clock. We sign on and we do live calls, live Q&A, and we talk about pages that are working and break things down. And it's an awesome community. There is so much help and support and feedback going around there. So you are never, ever, ever doing this stuff alone. Bonus number 3 we want to give away is called Traffic Tactics. And so we know a lot about traffic. Okay. We know a lot about social media and blogging and big affiliate partnerships. And we've had, our own big podcast for a while, email marketing with 500,000 people on our list. We spend about $1 million a month in Facebook ads and YouTube ads and Instagram. There's just so much going on there that we know. And we just want to give you that information. Okay. So if you're wondering or thinking, man, I'm not sure how I'm going to get traffic to these pages and things like that, don't worry about it. We have taken care of that for you guys, right? And we are giving you guys traffic tactics along with all stuff. If you're thinking like, I don't know what I'm going to sell, this all sounds awesome, but what do I sell? We're going to give you guys our literally brand new, we just recorded this last month, 14-day course creation challenge, where we walk you guys through start to finish how to create your first or your next video course, right? So Christine has all this awesome stuff that she does for her service clients. How can she break that down into a digital course that she could sell to anyone around the world anytime, right? The Course Creation Challenge is exactly that. And it is absolutely outstanding. Again, tons of done for you resources. There's a worksheet every step of the way where you're just filling in the blanks, and you kind of, at the end of this thing, you are ready to go. We talk about how we set up video content, how we record content without ever getting on camera. If that's kind of your thing, you're feeling a little gun shy, you know what I mean? But it is an incredible bonus. Again, something we are giving away to you guys. The fifth bonus is our Facebook community. So we're going to get you guys into our customer community. It's 31,000 people in a Facebook group, and it is outstanding. People are in there making partnerships every day. They're sharing feedback. You're seeing pages from top sellers. You're seeing success stories and case studies and behind the scenes stuff from us. It is where it is going down right now, right? And it is the kind of place, if you're thinking, man, I love this. This sounds great, but I cannot do this on my own. The community is incredible, and we're going to get you guys in there. For anybody who wants to grab SamCart Grow or Up right now, we also can offer one-on-one onboarding. And this is something that usually is not a free thing. We do not give this away to anybody, you know what I mean? But for you guys here tonight on Christine's call, we want to give you guys free onboarding to make switching a breeze. So if you're selling somewhere else, you are literally going to get on a one-on-one live call with a member of our team where we can talk to you guys about setting up products and setting up integrations and onboarding you guys and having your SamCart stuff up and running in absolutely no time. So all this stuff in a past world, selling this stuff, it would have been a humongous investment, 100%. I've done this professionally before we had SamCart. I've sold this kind of content and training before, right? But it is one of these things that my very favorite thing about doing SamCart is we do not have to charge you for any of this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like if you guys are ready to try out SamCart, then we are going to give all of this away for free right now. So you guys can go to samcart.com/Christine Blosdale. Christine, maybe you can put this in the chat or in the Q&A, right? But you guys go to samcart.com/Christine Blosdale. You guys can choose between our two most popular plans. If you are ready to grab a yearly plan at a huge discount, we're going to give you everything I just talked about completely for free, waiting for you inside of your SamCart account. Okay, so we have SamCart launch at $349 for the entire year, and all of the stuff I just mentioned, right? In minus the one-on-one onboarding, right? Included for free, access to the traffic stuff, the course creation masterclass, the one-page stuff, scaling with SamCart, scaling your business up, all of it included. And that discount is yours for life. So you're going to pay that this year, and you'll secure the same 40% discount year after year after year, as long as you want to stick around. Also, we have SamCart Grow. Right, a couple extra features. We can talk about some of that stuff in a little bit, and I'll just kind of walk you through if it's what's right for you, launch or grow, right? But with either plan, we're going to give you guys all of this bonus training. It is available on demand right inside of your account for as long as you have SamCart. So you get to keep this forever, and it is the coolest freaking thing. But also included in both plans is the brand new SamCart Courses app. So just like I said before, where you guys can have your own digital content and your students log in, they get automatically enrolled into everything. You know, all of your downloads or ebooks or anything can all live in this one place. You can cancel other tools that do this for you, you know, whatever. And for the first 20 customers who buy through samcart.com/Christine Blosdale, we are going to upgrade you guys to unlimited courses and unlimited students for life. Okay, so that is a special fast action bonus only for people here in this call and until the special offer closes down. Unlimited courses and students for life. So if you're wondering which one should you choose, here's the line of delineation, okay? If you're just starting out and you don't have sales or you don't have your idea ready yet, you know what I mean? You still need to go through the course creation masterclass or something, right? Then what you need to do right now is go grab SamCart Launch. It is there for you. It is perfect. You know what I mean? Everything you need, full advanced subscription suite, the pay what you want stuff, unlimited products will lock you into unlimited courses and students right here, right now. So you have a full members area. It's awesome. Okay. Go get SamCart Launch. If you have any kind of established sales, if you have a couple $100 a month even, right? Go get SamCart Grow. It is the kind of thing that's going to multiply your results. That's where you're going to get order bumps and upsells and a lot of the 4X kind of stuff that we talked about at the end of the call, right? That's where you're going to go get that stuff in addition to all the awesome bonuses that we're talking about here today, right? Take the leap because it is partnered with the next slide. It is a no-brainer, okay? We have our conversion boost guarantee where we stand behind you guys 100%. And we 100%, if SamCart does not pay for itself and then some in the first 30 days, we will refund absolutely everything. Okay. So samcart.com/Christine Blosdale is the place to be right now where you guys can go. You can check out all of those all of those awesome bonuses. Grab the yearly plan that's right for you and secure this entire suite of stuff completely backed, that if this does not pay for itself and then some, just let us know. We will cancel you on the spot. No big deal. Send you on your way, right? But I know what SamCart can do for your sales. I see it every single day. So when SamCart blows up your business and you start 4Xing your sales, you start bringing more customers, you know what I mean? Just remember who sent you there, okay? Maybe send me a little tip, right? Maybe send me something on Venmo. I don't know. But you guys, we are standing behind you with this conversion boost guarantee 100%. So quick recap at samcart.com/Christine Blasdale. That's where you guys can go get a full year of SamCart. Grab Launch, grab Grow, right? We'll give you Scaling with SamCart, the one-page masterclass, Traffic Tactics, Course Creation Challenge, the private community, one-on-one onboarding if you're ready to grab Grow, and lock you into unlimited courses and students in the new SamCart courses area for life. Okay, so that is 100% the place to go. samcart.com/Christine Blasdale. Just another quick recap, really quick for you guys. You guys get a full year of SamCart service. So everything that we talked about here today, right, is at your guys' disposal for a full 12 months. Just the lowest price is $349. Absolutely nothing there. You guys get Scaling with SamCart. So if you're thinking, man, I'd love if this, side hustle was my main hustle, that bonus is taken care of. You are set there, right? You have the one-page masterclass. So if you're thinking, man, I want to simplify my business and I want to start selling from one simple page, that is what's going to get you there. You have Traffic Tactics. So if you're thinking, how do I get people to this page? Done, taken care of anytime you need it. If you're wondering, how do I sell or what am I going to sell? I don't have something ready. The Course Creation Challenge has you taken care of. You're going to have something epic, awesome, ready to sell for as much as a couple $100 if you want. You know what I mean? You're going to create something that is ultra high quality, and we're going to help you there. If you're wondering about doing it alone, you don't want to do it alone. You know what I mean? That's exactly what the private community is. Christine, I'm going to go ahead and try to bring you back up as a panelist again here in just a second. So I get the hiccups really bad. If you don't want to switch over by yourself, right, grab SamCart Grow, and you guys can go and do the one-on-one onboarding with a member of our team. And absolutely anyone who jumps in here today is going to get unlimited courses and students here. The first 20 people to buy through that link are going to get taken care of there. So we're going to be able to do so much stuff for you guys. Our team is here. We want to help you guys create as many new, awesome, next level SamCart sellers as possible. And that's exactly what we're going to do here through samcart.com/Christine Blasdale. So Christine, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Now you're back. We can hear you. Let's go. We're back.
I had some weird thing happen. I just wanted to remind everybody and myself, because I forget sometimes, but that we can have unlimited amounts of product pages or services pages. So you might have one particular course that you're offering, but then you have another idea for another type of coaching program or memberships. So that's something I do. My Boss AF boot camp. I have a boot camp when we meet every other week, and I'm doing it through my website. And it is a lot to manage, and I could be reaching so many more people if I created the subscription base through SamCart, which is what I'm going to do.
Get that migrated on over there, Christine. Yeah, 100%. You guys, you hit the nail on the head. You guys get unlimited products, right? So you can create as many different ideas and new pages and all this stuff as you possibly can. And for the first 20 people who buy through samcart.com/Christine Blasdale, hint, hint, you guys get unlimited courses and students at the same time. So you're never going to be limited. The sky is the limit. New idea, go in there, create a new page, grab one of those templates, right? And boom, you are selling and off and running right there. Fiona asks, can we try Launch and then upgrade to Grow later on? Yes, 100% you can do that. Again, I highly recommend right now, if you have sales, if you have traction, right? If you have even a couple $100 a month, Grow is what you need. I'm telling you right now, it is the biggest ceiling. It is the place that is going to do what we're talking about here in this call and 4X those sales. Launch is perfect. Fiona, if you're just starting out or you got a new idea, you haven't really sold it, you're trying to figure out how to sell it, then Launch is perfect for you. And once you get that traction, Grow will be there. You can upgrade to it, but you'll keep all these bonuses, right? That's the coolest part. Again, like load up the Netflix of training inside of your account by grabbing one of these deals right here, right now, 100%. Debbie asked, do you have to pay $349 every year to maintain your offer, or is it a one-time payment? We don't really believe in one-time payments. So it is the same discount year after year. So you're going to pay $349, you're going to get a full year. You're going to get all of this stuff that we list right here, right? And because we've been around for the longest time, right? We've been around for 5 or 6 years here. And there's a reason that we are respected and why we are used by some of the biggest online sellers online is because we are reliable. We have been here year after year after year. We want you to know that when you sign up for SamCart, that you're going to be supported over and over and over again. You know what I mean? And that's why we're here. That's why we have a team of 67, 70 some odd people, you know what I mean, supporting SamCart's community every single day. And we're not going anywhere. You know what I mean? So, you know, that same discount, you get to lock in that 40% discount now and after year, and you keep all of this training, right? Which it would take you a decade to pay for this training. You know what I mean? And we're just at $349 a year, and we are taking care of that for you. We want to give all that stuff to you guys completely for free. So
I like to look at it too, yeah. Scott, is because I've been doing this a long time. The $349, which is an insane offer annually, you're getting a team of web designer. You know, it's like, yes. You don't have to build a website. A lot of my clients, they don't have the ability to build a website. Absolutely. If you do build a website with some other person that's in another country, you have to get access to even just change. You have access to your product pages, to your services pages, 24/7. So you can change it. You can add a new photo. You can put a video. It's really an amazing, absolutely amazing offer.
It is a force multiplier. You know what I mean? Like SamCart is the kind of thing that you can do by yourself. What previously it would have taken you and, you know, if you're using outsourced folks, probably a team of 3, 4, 5 people to make it happen. You know what I mean? And that's exactly when you put those kind of tools back into your hands, and it's easy for you to make changes. It's easy for you to spin up new ideas and new offers. You know what I mean? Whenever you just like have an idea, right? Pop up out of bed or something like that, middle of the night, go make a quick page in 5 minutes, and you've got something to email to your people the next morning and start bringing new sales. And so absolutely wild, just a great point there, Christine, for sure. Yeah. So you guys, again, samcart.com/Christine Blosdale, you guys can go choose between launch or grow, secure all of these incredible, awesome bonuses. You guys will go right into essentially the account setup stuff. So you'll just, you know, like sign in, choose your password, yada, yada, right? And you will be taken right into your dashboard where you guys can join the Facebook group. You guys can launch into, you know, your Netflix library of training that'll be loaded right into your SamCart account. You can start going through and creating products. You can set up courses inside of the courses area. You'll be doing all of this stuff in just a couple of seconds, like a lot of these people are as well. So, and then of course, if you guys ever need any help, go right into your dashboard, and in the bottom right is that little, you know, pop-up button right there. That's where you can pop up, read through. I think we have like 160 walkthrough articles, you know what I mean? Help articles and videos to help you use stuff. If you have any questions, that's where you submit questions right inside of your account and just ask questions, whatever you need. Like I said before, the library of all the bonuses and everything are all going to be right inside of your account. So you log into SamCart, it's all in one place. You click, you know, your training library in the top right, and that's where you're going to find traffic tactics and the course creation challenge and the one-page masterclass, and all of those things will just be waiting for you to go through whenever you need them. So in a month, when you're like, cool, I want to learn more about, you know, I want to learn more about Facebook advertising and YouTube campaigns or something, right? Load up traffic tactics, go through it, boom, right there. You're like, man, I'm ready to start my course and create that and start selling it. You know what I mean? Course creation challenge right at your fingertips. All of that stuff it's there whenever you need it. So one more time, I'll just recap everything again, right? You guys can go to samcart.com/Christine Blosdale, get 12 months of SamCart, launch or grow, both of them available at awesome bonuses. And the rest of this stuff is free. Okay. Scaling with SamCart, the one-page masterclass, traffic tactics, the course creation challenge, the private Facebook community, one-on-one onboarding if you grab grow, right? And we are going to, again, lock in the first 20 people to unlimited courses and students for life. So you guys lock in all of this stuff. It is a no-brainer offer. We are not here to we do not make money on this. You know what I mean? This is not like where SamCart makes its profit and where we get bigger. You know what I mean? This is us creating as many new 6-7-figure sellers as we possibly can. And we love to just give people the tools that you need to succeed and make this journey that much easier. Do what it's done for Christine, you know what I mean? And making it easy for you to bring new ideas to life. And that's exactly what we're doing here. So Christine, any other questions we want to tackle? Anything else you think your audience might
I think I just wanted to clarify too, because I think it was Debbie who asked if if you get unlimited, if you can create unlimited product pages, those
100%,
one page
yes.
products in launch versus grow. Yes, Debbie, you can
Absolutely.
as many products, as many ebooks, as many courses, as many anything that you can sell.
Subscriptions, anything. Yeah, absolutely. And on top of that, you can create as many courses and bring in as many students into the new courses area, right? If you guys grab this right now at samcart.com/Christine Blosdale. So all of it, 100%, either plan, completely unlimited. It's my very, very favorite thing that we get to do. Again, you know, like I don't know why other places and other tools and stuff limit people. Like, I think they're just getting greedy at that point. You know what I mean? Like, we're not here to be greedy. This is, you know, this is something we could obviously charge more money for. We could charge for the training and yada, yada. Like, listen, we're not here to do that. You know what I mean? Like, we are a software company. We succeed when you succeed. And that's why we're here. So we love being able to make that kind of stuff happen.
Also, I wanted to just also reiterate how easy it is. That is my coaching style and that is my teaching style. It has to be simple. It has to be easy. It cannot be complicated. And that's why you nailed this niche down so well, Scott, is that in the buyer experience, in the consumer, the client experience, if it's complicated to sign up for your you know, even to get a free ebook, or if it's complicated, they're going to walk away. And you make really easy for the creator, for the people who have the expertise in these products and services for the world. You make it so easy. And that's why I promote SamCart as much as I possibly can, and use it myself. So thank you again for making it nice and easy. And that's what I want to reiterate to everybody that's on this call. It is insanely easy.
I absolutely love that. And that's the name of the game. I mean, it is 2021. Think, is there one place that you buy stuff that it has not gotten easier to make that happen in the last 3 or 4 years? You know what I mean? No, everyone on the planet is trying to figure out, how do I make it simpler for people to buy this thing, right? Amazon and Apple, and these people just chuck money. I mean, hundreds of millions of dollars to make technology very similar to what we're talking about making in your hands. You know what I mean? Like things like order bumps and payment options and one-click upsells and shortening checkout forms, like all of that stuff. They've tried to make it so easy to buy because that's what drives their growth. That's what brings in more sales. Everything is moving to simpler and shorter and faster, right? For you and for your guys' customers. So it 100%, I know what SamCart can do for you guys. I know that this will become your very favorite payment you ever make throughout the year. And it's one of these things that, you know, the people like Christine who jump on SamCart, who check it out, who dive in, who make things simple, who, you know, you're doing exactly what you're doing, spinning up new offers and all that kind of stuff, are the people who say that the SamCart payment they make monthly or yearly here, right? The discount that you guys can do for yearly is like the easiest thing they make in the entire year, because it's the kind of thing that's going to put more tools in your hands to succeed. And that's exactly what we're doing. So yeah, Christine.
And it's a business write-off.
Absolutely. Hey, yeah, don't forget that. Yeah,
it's a business expense.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Christine, thank you guys so much. Yep. For all of you guys that are still with us, thank you guys so much for joining us. But again, samcart.com/Christine Blosdale is absolutely the place to be right now, guys. Go secure that discount. Go fill up your training library with stuff that is going to help you succeed and get these features at your disposal and make more money.